Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh, here on YouTube. Coming to you in your lap. That's right. We're going to jump on you. We're going to stain your dress, baby. We're going to dip some Stoker's Wintergreen Fine Cut. I think this is my new favorite dip. I don't know. I love Stoker's Long Cut too, though. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard to decide. But ultimately, I just use whatever Hillary sends me. So I like this a lot, though. So yeah, speaking of Hillary and something else I was thinking a minute ago. Fuck. I was having a parlay with Blindsight in the comments of a video, maybe yesterday's video. Thanks to everyone who watched and gave a thumbs up to yesterday's video with Yayo Toots on the tambourine. Keeping pretty good time, I might add. That's pretty cool. I didn't know my video editing feature could do that, so I discovered it the other day. I had a little sneak preview of Yayo Toots in a video prior to yesterday's, but you might not have seen it. I don't know. It was right at the end of a video. I don't know how many people watch all my videos all the way through. So usually, according to my analytics, I've usually lost my average viewer after 2 or 3 minutes. So, but it's all good. I know some of you. I know it doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. I'm not talking about it. Talk about that. Yeah, anyway, back in grade 11, when I was about, I guess I would have been 16, 17 years old, grade 11, and I sang for a punk rock band called Cartoon Blotter. We never did anything other than play in my buddy Chris's room, or the bass player had a space. It was the weirdest band, you know. Me and Chris liked hardcore. Now Chris had just moved here from California. He was like my lifetime ride or die buddy until we had a romantic trouble, and he doesn't like, even though he got the girl in the end, he won't talk to me anymore. So it's all good. We had a good run. He was also the drummer for Wine with Everything when I moved to Peterborough. But he played guitar. He always fancied himself a pretty good guitar player. He kind of wasn't, but tuning didn't really mean anything to him, you know. If he was in tune with himself, it didn't matter if he was out of tune with the bass player or whatever. It was that way, you know. We were a punk rock band. It didn't matter. Not for what we were doing. And, yeah, and I sang and played harmonica, believe it or not. I played harmonica for more blues or more punk rock bands than I ever have blues bands, that's for sure. Um, yeah, Cartoon Blotter, man. Our drummer was a Jehovah's Witness, and he was like serious about it. Like, it wasn't something he was stuck with. It was something that he embraced. You know, um, God bless him. Whatever. You know, hope he's doing well, no matter what he's doing, as long as he's not hurting anybody. His name was Paul. Um, we had Rich, who was our bass player. He worked with me. Well, we were high school buddies. He was kind of part of the punker, new waver kind of scene, right? He was part of the freak scene at my high school, and you know, it's funny. He also worked at Burger King with me, and he would come into work every day wearing a huge long trench coat that said "Meat is Murder" on the back because he was a big Smiths fan, and they told him they were gonna fire him if he didn't stop coming into work with that. But yeah, me, Paul, Rich, and Chris, and we were named after a type of LSD, Cartoon Blotter. It's just a type of LSD. Comes on a little piece of paper. Um, and we played horrible music. We played. We mostly played covers, like all the covers every garage band plays, like Louie Louie and Wild Thing, and we did American Woman by the Guess Who, because we're Canadian, eh? We did Bella Lugosi's Dead by Bauhaus. That was actually kind of cool when we did that. Um, we did, fuck, I don't know. Anyway, a lot of covers. It was a pretty ridiculous band. We sounded horrible. Horrible. We did make a cassette. I don't know how many copies got duped of it. It was just one of our rehearsals. I've recently become in contact with my dear old high school friend, Garrick Webster, who may or may not watch this video. And that tape actually contained some audio of us chasing him around the band rehearsal space, threatening to kill him or something like that. I don't know. It was something stupid. Um, but yeah, Cartoon Blotter. We we weren't a good band, but we were a band. You know. Now I when I hit high school, I was the USA listeners won't understand this at all probably, but I was the first year of when they introduced the OAC program into Ontario high schools, and there was a lot of experimental classes going on. You know, like a lot of, I did all my OACs in English, like just different forms of creative writing classes. I got 8 OACs in total, and I still didn't graduate. On paper, I still have a grade 8 education. But I was a pretty shitty student, mind you, except for stuff I liked, like my OACs. Um, but I did they had one course. It was, because I was in music class, I took another music course called Music in Life, and it was basically about how music affects the common person on a day-to-day basis. Like we did a whole project on Muzak. We did a whole thing on like radio music, like just like in like jingles and fast food ads, things like that. And now, kind of the big test at the end of this thing was to do like a biography presentation of a Canadian musician or band, like like Neil Young or Joni Mitchell or Gordon Lightfoot or Stompin' Tom Connors. All the people of the day, the low hanging fruit of the day, which most people did their projects on. And when we were presented with this project, something snapped in my brain, or something clicked in my brain, and I said, "Fuck, I'm a Canadian musician. I play in a Canadian rock band. I'm gonna do the project on Cartoon Blotter and ace it." And so I did. I did a highly detailed presentation, all about the history of the band, the biography of all the band members. Uh, Not to any great degree. It's high school, right? But, I had a very complete presentation, is what I can say. And I also had this recording of us playing. So that was part of the presentation. You had to bring a recording of the musician, right? So, and everybody fucking hated my whole presentation right off the rip. Like, because nobody liked my band, you know. We never played anywhere, but people knew about us and had heard our tape and stuff. Nobody liked us. We were a shitty punk rock garage band. You know, when I played the tape in the class was like, no, you know. But and my teacher said to me, Patrick, I could not stand your presentation. I really disliked it a great deal, but due to the fact that you're doing music outside of school, and you take it seriously enough to try to pull this kind of bullshit, I got to give you an A plus. So I got an A plus in that on that one project. That was the only project I think I did well on. I think I did well on the Muzak project too. But yeah, anyhow, Blindsight said that was a good story. And then I was speaking with Hillary earlier, and she wanted to hear the story too. So there you go. Story times. Story times on the Dirty Pat Walsh channel. Yeah. But all right, that's the Tuesday report with Dirty Pat Walsh. I will see you in a later video. I don't know if I'll get any music up today, but it's neither here nor there. Be well, have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Thank you for supporting my channel.